everybody. Thank you for Life Uncensored with Mommy Missy and Jody Breeze. Jody is having a little bit of technical difficulties. I'm having a little technical difficulties. My camera isn't working. So if you can just bear with us. Right now I'm going to just kind of start it off while we're waiting. So my camera's not the same tonight, and we are going to be on Sunday nights. We either 7 or 8 o'clock, probably more around 7. We actually are having some studio space that we might be using, and she's still trying to get on. So there's a lot of good things that are coming. Jody and I have known each other since we've been 7 years old, and Jody remembers our first time really getting to know each other. We were in a talent show together in first grade and trying to find a song to sing to, because apparently even back then both of us wanted to be in the spotlight. And it's really exciting, and I'm really happy and glad that she's going to be on the show. She's still having issues. I don't know what to tell her. She didn't have a problem last time. I'm streaming. We'll deal with it in a minute. Well, I think this might be a really show. My youngest just told me that the back of his throat's hurting. So going back to school, and of course we've already had the flu, and we've already had 2 scares for COVID. The reason that I wasn't able to make the first show is there is a really nice and enjoyable stomach flu coming around. And I got it. I was the first one to get it. And I thought it was COVID. It was not, because if COVID is worse than that, I swear, I don't know if I'll make it. It was worse than childbirth, honestly. I was sitting, and I couldn't even most of the time make it to the bathroom. I was just sitting there. It was horrible. And I was kind of worried there for a second. So, and then when we planned on going the next week, I just had some personal things with my house that I had to get taken care of, and I just needed a little bit of time to relax and rethink some things. I did have a full cute little studio, and I can try and area over, and I even cleaned off my bookshelf and everything like that. And I have Candace Sanchez's book and my grandmother's book out on display for the show. And now I can't figure out why my camera is not working. Next week I should have it ready to go. I had to change the date of the show because I have a full-time job now. So I'm not a stay-at-home mom anymore. I'm going to be in the working world. I know. I'm scared myself. I've never really left my my toddler. So this is going to be a new experience. I'm going to need your guys' help a little to help me get through it. I even painted my nails, and then one of my nails fell off. When you get nail polish, that's when you're 5 or 6, or maybe most people get it around 10 or 11, but me, it was 5 or 6, and it just would peel off. That's what this did. I'm kind of disappointed on that. What are we going to be? We are going to be talking about, I really want to focus on our city, Racine, and I want to focus on what we have to do to make it better. And Jody is a big advocate on that. You guys are lucky. There's no your pants. That's like not an option for my house. Like it's optional. So if you ever come to my house, my kids aren't wearing pants. Don't be shocked. She is a very, very big advocate for Black Lives Matter and justice. And one thing I know, oh, is she? Are you getting anywhere, Joyce? Can you see this? And that's one of the reasons why I wanted her on, because most people don't realize what I stand for, and they think that I'm somebody that I am not. One thing you will know me, I'm the least judgmental person. At least I try to be. So it's important to me to get that type of people on. Next week, we're going to be talking about prom, and I graduated the year that they did a documentary of Racine's prom, because it's like no other. And we're going to have the creators of that documentary. We're going to have one of the people on. I am trying to get the other person on. So if you're watching, or if you know Ben Adrian, encourage him to come on for the show and talk about, how it was making the documentary, how he got part of it, just, good stuff. The other one is going to be Tanya, was part of it. I did graduate that year, so I am going to look in my keepsake, because I think that's where I put it, my prom dress, because I'm hoping I would fit into it. I'm pretty sure I will fit into it. Let's pray. I've gained too much weight over COVID, and I had lost a bunch before that. We're going to be talking about moms also, and things that, are beneficial to moms, and some fun things too. Like I want to do a wig show, and I want to do another makeup show with Jeffrey, that came on and helped us with helped me with hooded eyes, because I just have a hooded eye. I also want I want to talk to, there's a specific person I haven't reached out to, but we're going to be talking about the opioid epidemic in Racine, because I know somebody that is a big advocate for that. We also, if you don't know this about me, I am 100% German and 100% Mexican. So, guess what side I kind of take after. And Jody is also biracial. So we will be discussing that, of biracial kids, and coming up in today's day and age, and how we kind of deal with it, because it's different. It's really different to being half and half, and trying to fit in with, and trying to find yourself, because sometimes people think that you're not one or the other. We are going to be talking about forgiveness, which partly kind of feels like I have the state of the country, and acceptance. Now, one thing that I try and pride myself on is, I might not like all of people's choices, but I respect that they have the right to have that choice, and I can respect that we differ in different opinions. And for some people, that's really hard. Personally, for me, I really just I try and, in every situation, even when it involves me, after I calm down, because I can get pretty mad. Oh, hold on. She's trying to log in, and she doesn't need to. Just click the link. Okay. To me, it's just very important that you understand that everyone doesn't have to think like you. Everyone doesn't have the same values as you or the same outlook because they haven't had the same experience. Another one, we are going to be talking about kids that grow up with disabilities. And this is not just physical disabilities or mental disabilities, this is also um, disabilities where, like medical disabilities, where you just can't, your body is built different. You know, diabetes is one of them. And how to, you know, how people react to other people. There is more things that are coming up too. If you guys know of any subjects you like to hear us say, we're gonna try and get out in the city. I am working up to doing more live and on location spots. And all right, wait. All right, I think she's got it, you guys. I think, 10 minutes in, this is our first show, and this was just kind of like to let you guys know what we're all about. Because, different host, it's going to be a different way to go, and things are going to be a little different, but please respect, like I said, everyone's positions. And I am very much a believer in just understanding. I kind of grew up with a mom, if you know my mom, where it was so understanding that it almost drove me nuts how understanding she was. I don't think she's as understanding necessarily with her daughter as but she always tries to, she used to say to me all the time, life isn't fair. And if she could make it fair, she would, but life is not fair. And this too shall pass. So much, she told me it so many times. I went and I got a tattoo with her handwriting on my right here with a lily. I want First Fridays are coming up, and First Fridays are a big thing for us, and we are going to try and go to different locations at each time. So for us, I really want to be at those as much as possible. I have no idea what is going on. Let's see here. Trying to help Joyce or Jody get in. I'm sorry. Settings. Oh, okay. So try. There is, sorry. She's still trying to get in. Let's see. I gotta find my. Okay. I don't know. Okay, what else? What else do we have to offer you guys? Because Joyce was supposed to be on here with me. And now my screen blew up. Ooh, wow, I'm really big. That's scary to me. More news. Oh, there we go. Okay, sorry. That was scary. I was like really, really big, like huge on the screen. And I have this 27-inch monitor for when I do my photoshops. With me going back to work, I'm not going to be as available during the week because I'm not going to be working first shift for a little while. Or I'll be working first shift and then I'll be working second. So we figured Sunday would be the best time for you guys. I know that you guys saw me. I went to the Black Lives Matter march, and as I do support it, I definitely have I couldn't participate and then report at the same at the same time of what they were doing. So that was a big thing for me because it was a little scary. You never know when you're out there, like what you're going to come across and how you're going to come across, people and their opinions. I don't know if Joyce is going to come on because we're only going to come on for a half hour tonight just to introduce us. We might have to try again tomorrow or the next day. Know that I'm not giving up and that I am definitely going to be working my hardest. No, to keep the show going and relevant. I still am working on location for sites, for stores, for things that are being launched. I'm going to be trying different foods throughout Racine. I'm still working with Racine Uncensored, and I will continue to work with them. They are going to be doing a different type of show than a live show that I am doing. So they will be using sometimes some of the same footage as us, but that's okay because the more we can get out the truth out about just anything in general, the more and the better it is for everyone. I will be celebrating a few things this month. I have a few family members whose birthdays are coming up, so I will be talking out there. And I want to say, as for events, happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there, me included. And I hope you were able to relax and get things done. That if you wanted to get anything done that was fun, I am a big advocate for getting out in the sun. And I am a gardener, and I like doing the yard work. I like cutting the grass and edging it and weed whacking, and it's a relaxing thing for me. This weekend I rototilled my garden so I can start planting things. Next week I think we can plant things. So if you don't know, if I don't know, I got to look that all up because I wasn't a gardener before this, but I really like being outside, and I like being outside with my kids. I have a big playground. I have a pirate ship in my backyard. So if you've ever come over for a play date, you know that there's a huge pirate ship, and that was part of the reason why we picked the house we did, because the kids can then play with it. Hey, sorry, my cats are trying to chew wires because they are suicidal. If you also don't know, I have a few cats and a dog. I am I am fostering a dog right now because I lost my dog this last winter. And he was the dumbest, best dog I've ever had. I mean, like, he was really dumb, but he was really a cuddler and really loving. So we'll probably be having something about animals. I work with Rough Luck Rescue. I will be having a dog of the month on. Once a month, I'm going to have a dog come pictures and video of a dog and talk about the personalities and hopefully find them a home. I have a friend that is working on, Tiffany Baker is working on a community garden over by the lake, and I can't remember the cross street, but she will be doing the community garden, and we're going to focus the show on that and showing some footage and what they're doing and how she's trying to change that area. She's already done so many cleanups. I think I kind of wrapped it up because the rest I want to really kind of talk with Jody Breeze, and she hopefully will be able to be on later in the week. I think we might maybe just do another try at this with her to be coming on because her phone or computer isn't working. Well, I have one of her computers here because I was fixing it, but let's hope. Okay, you guys. So I want to thank everyone that have come on. We are going to be having a new intro. We're going to be working on that this week, which is going to be really exciting because I am going to be actually like videotaping and directing it. I've never done anything like that, so I'm kind of excited. I am going to let you guys go tonight because Jody is still not able to come on. Still having little technical difficulties. I don't know. Is there a full moon or something? Because I swear, like, it's just not working. And we will see you hopefully later in the week. I will post something. Thanks, everybody. Have a safe and peaceful night.